Look how amazing HK-47 looks in this dark, dark base. Fully upgraded and polished. Yes. But these are not the adventures of HK-47. Oh well, they might as well be. No, these are the adventures of Ria Maven and the Knights of the Old Republic. Where she is in a deep, dark, underwater base that was filled with grey Selkath, screaming in their Selkathian language. And, well, we killed them all, as well as the droids. And now, it seems the only way forward is through the ocean floor. We have got a diving suit. But before we go, let's have a quick word with Jody.
Got something on your mind, do you?
Yes, the unholy whispers of the old gods. But that's not, besides the point. What do you think of Sandry's verdict? Besides the point.
Innocent. I don't know what to make of it, to tell the truth. Do you think justice has been done?
No, not really, honestly.
But that has little to do with the law, doesn't it? A sad state of affairs, that. Too bad, really. Sunry was a good man once. I don't want to talk about this anymore. My jaw aches.
Maybe you should not put it much forward.
Got something on your
Another
mind.
word then. Why did you actually decide to come with me to this crazy, crazy place?
You got yourself a fast little ship. I'd forgotten what engine sounded like. The closest thing to that on Kashyyyk is an uller in mating season. Ugh, frightful.
Oh yes, organic mating rituals can be a horrifying sight indeed. Why, sometimes I look into my master's bedroom and I go, oh my, what? Oh, I'm not supposed to mention that anymore. Okay then, so you just wanted to ride in my ship, eh? I wonder if that's a sexual innuendo.
Or it could be for the free food. What's the gunk that comes out of the synthesizer on this bucket anyway? Do you never clean the darn thing?
Well, there's mold all over this place, but I assume you talk about the Ebon Hawk. And no, we don't do that type of cleaning. No, but seriously, tell me, there must be more reasons
I'm
about
old,
it.
damn it. I'm allowed to be enigmatic when I want to be. And don't you go telling me otherwise. You know, you remind me of someone else I knew ages ago. Pleasant enough fellow, great destiny, all of that. Breath like a bantha.
Okay. Is that a comment about Ria Maven's breath?
No, but it could be. An Anduvian salt tablet would clear that right up, you know. Anyway, where was I? Oh yes,
remedies.
Andor Vex was his name.
Ooh.
The force swirled around him like a hurricane. That's how great his destiny was.
That sounds pretty impressive. Though I cannot see that type of thing. Is that what you see around Ria too? She asked eagerly.
Well, it's not so much a hurricane as a slight breeze. But that doesn't mean anything. Destiny is sometimes in the eye of the beholder. Well, it turned out that poor Andor believed a wee bit too much in the infallibility of that destiny. That overconfidence turned out to be his downfall.
Is there supposed to be some hidden meaning in that comment?
I don't know. Are you overconfident? I hadn't noticed. Even if I had, I would never comment on it. We're talking about Andor, remember? Let's see. Oh yes, Andor's downfall. I was pretty young myself when it happened. At the time, I thought that Andor's destiny couldn't be more boring.
Boring? So, why didn't you leave then?
Well, he had a much better food dispenser than you do. That and the fact that even I wasn't an altogether impatient twit. I was just about to abandon Andor to whatever the Force intended for him. His ship was overtaken by a Dimian warship. Now, you've probably never heard of the Dimians, but at the time they were a nasty lot led by a nastier overlord named Krat. Tall fellow, big teeth. Krat has us hauled onto the bridge of his ship for questioning.
Big teeth
And
is
that's when I knew
the sign
that
of a great
Andor's
leader.
destiny was at hand.
So Andor killed Krat, I take it.
Of course he did. Haven't you been listening? It was not in the way you'd probably expect, though. Well, Andor decides that his destiny makes him invulnerable and starts making all sorts of demands. Free me now. I'm not answering questions. Blah, blah, blah. Don't you know who I am? Krat decides he's
Did he also say he was
crushing
the Sith
Andor's
Juggernaut?
I told the boy he should have kept his mouth shut. I think he agreed too, or this could have just been gurgling noises. No, well, anyway. Finally, Grat has enough of Andor and tosses him aside into this giant energy intake shaft. Andor gets sucked in and starts bouncing around, screaming. Maybe Andor hit something sensitive on the way down, or just didn't agree with the reactor core. Next thing I know, all the ship's alarms are ringing.
That reminds me of a story of my master once told me. It happened to him, it actually was quite sad. But you're kidding, right? Ria?
Everyone panics and I run, barely making it to the ship in time before the explosion. Krat dies horribly, and the Dimians never quite recovered. Changed the political course of the entire sector for centuries to come. I'd call that quite a destiny, wouldn't you?
Well, I suppose it's kind of an heroic sacrifice. How can you be so sure Anna was even responsible? I mean, engines usually don't break down just because a man gets thrown in them.
What? Are you kidding? What are the odds of that happening anyway? 1,000,000,000 to 1? You should do so well as to be sucked into the engine of some evil Sith Lord, you know. Andor was a hero. Sort of. Anyway, go on. My throat is dry and you're making me cranky. Shoo!
Maybe not drink the seawater here then. I don't think your mind could take much more salt. Anyways, back to the adventure. I think this weird tale is enough distraction to keep away the whispers of the dark things on the depths of Anan. Well, we'll have to wear an environmental suit and go alone. Alright then, let's go. Into the watery depths. I have never been to the ocean floor, so this is an exciting new room. Dark and mysterious. Let's follow the bubbles. And the light. Look to the light. Oh dear Lord, this is slow. I think I would move a lot quicker in the ocean floor. Then again, I don't have to be bothered with pressure and breathing and all that. Well, the door. Guess we can't get through that way. Wonder what's over here. I guess I'll speed this up a little bit, because not even the dark whispers of ancient beings from beyond time and space can distract me right now from this boredom. I finally see someone! Another person! Down here? I hope he's not crazy and will try to sacrifice me in some ancient cultist ritual. Or try to mate me with some kind of fish monster.
Who's there? You're not Cellcast, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew?
Who are you then? Answer that first.
I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Cellcaps killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead.
Killing everything that
The
moves.
Cellcaps swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong somehow.
Ew.
Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy Cellcaps. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay.
Okay. What are you doing in the underwater section of the facility then?
I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the KotOR harvester they built on the edge of the Harakert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, It's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed cell-calf mutants running around looking for dinner.
They're mutants? Do they have magnetic powers or can shoot fire or such? Else I don't think they're really special mutants. Probably just have cancer. I still need to investigate, dude.
I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the KotOR harvester. We should probably stick together. But I won't wait around in here with the cell calf. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
Alright, let's move then. Ah, finally a breach! We'll get through here yet. Yes, hopefully things will be more exciting once we reach the proper open floor instead of these dark, ruined hallways.
Come on, hurry up. Don't just stand there, we have to keep moving. The water is filled with... Ow! Ah!
Alright, maybe you should have stopped, should have started screaming before you were grabbed. Well, this doesn't seem safe. I might be going back a little bit. In response to those fraction sharks outside, I managed to whip up something little one in one of the workshop. This is a sonic emitter, which should scare them off. The sound seems to work a lot better underwater than through the air. So if you fix it to the outside of environmental suits, just push the button every time they go near you and you'll have no problems. So I was wondering when I'm going to get a raise. Carl Jordan. Aha! So they have developed a weapon against these sharks. Mercenary should have had one. Might still be alive then. Ah, the ocean floor. This is a new and strange and alien environment. With sharks! Yeah. Yes, they are going to get closer. That's a problem. Better have those emitters ready when they get close. Hello! Goodbye. That does more than scare them, I think. I mean, I think most fish will drown if they do that. Yeah, they've even gotten bashed themselves inside the ruins of the facility. This is, they're quite dangerous, these sharks. So thankfully, with this weapon, I think we should be okay. Unless they get bigger, they come up from above. What's inside here then? Yes, don't let them get too close. I meant to rip right through my suit. Like what happened with the mercenary. Still, more stuff. Nerve amplifier belt, that's useful. At least for organics it is. I don't so much have nerves as I have electronic bypass things, and that's where it's shot, so that's the other side of that. Oh, they bash through you good. This once was a really nice observation post, but now it's been reclaimed again by the dark depths. And here comes another one! And it's dead. Good try, little fishy. Yet another one! Very good! Well, finally out of that suit. Breathing fresh air again, that's nice. Hello, Chris. They said there wouldn't be so many cell cafe here. I suppose you'd be upset with the crazy man for lying, but really, you would not be upset. You'd be happy soon. That's a nice welcoming party. Fighting him alone makes him a little bit more difficult. Choke that bit, and choke him. That poison touch is quite dangerous. Yes. Ah! Ow! Okay, Ria might need a little bit of healing. So I guess she will rest, and when we return, we will be facing deeper into this dark, oceanic, dangerous-filled secret ruins of the Republic. So, till then, till the next episode, in the depths of Manan, the Knights of the Old Republic well, after a little bit of processing, I think we can do a little bit more than just this. The ocean floor walk was exciting, but there's still secrets here to uncover. Oh, some people around the force field. That's good news. Hello.
No, you can't come in here. You'll let the Firaxa and the Selkath in. No, stay out!
No,
stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you.
Kill them! Kill them now!
I do not think that is good for organics.
60 seconds to complete depressurization.
Uh-oh. Stop joking, Ria.
50.
Alright, let's see if we can abort this. Yes, we have enough spikes. Abort decompression. Quickly. Freezing airlock seals.
No. The Firaxa will get us. No, the Selkath are coming. No!
No! Ah!
Would you people stop screaming?
Ah, no!
You... Sammy, calm down. I don't think they're here to kill us.
Kono, are they?
Yes, I think they're here to help us.
These people are clearly
I'm sorry
adults.
for what I did. I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me. I'm just so scared.
We're both
Ria
just
Maven is
scared.
not
When
one for
Selkath went
forgiveness.
crazy, I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Firax and sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew,
They're sharks, of course
Selkath
they do that.
researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes.
I would say they're Selkaths, of course they do that, but
I
no,
thought we
not
were the
really.
only ones left. We heard the Selkath outside the doors every once in a while, and strange noises echoing through the
You
base.
can call the Selkath a lot of things, but vicious is
Dead or
usually not
insane.
one of them.
I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm Kono Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project.
What is the Republic doing here then, actually?
We had a
Kind of
secret
know.
agreement with the moderates in the Selkath government. They knew that Manan could not survive independently if the Sith were victorious.
Those thugs would wipe out the whole damn planet just to get at the Kolto.
So
Yes.
the Republic approached them about making this secret installation to harvest more Kolto, where the Sith couldn't see us. But all that went horribly wrong.
And how do you know they did not offer the Sith the same deal? This does not seem very clever. Did the Sith do something then?
We don't know. Not for sure.
The work teams were outside in the rift, near the vent. Then there was this rumbling and my head felt like it was splitting open.
Yes.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a
See?
Firaxa shark, I think.
Yeah.
Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then
Sounds
all the
like some kind
Selkath
of
started
ancient
screaming
dark
too.
gods.
And they turned on us.
Was it maybe protecting something, some dark, evil thing beyond the knowing of mortal man?
May.
May have been. Maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift. It could have been. It might have a lair in the Harakert rift near the KotOR vent. That might explain a few things too.
Like what would it explain? But it's big,
Why it
obviously.
reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the KotOR. Would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. With KotOR as a food source.
And all those other Phyraxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
Or like a piranha swarm. Finding a helpless foolish meal into its lair. Where is this monster Phyraxan now?
Oh, it must still be out there.
Out there, waiting for us.
So what can I do about it? I mean, if I ignite my lightsaber underwater, I boil the water around me and, well, that's not good for my hands.
The Phyraxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do.
What does this compound do then, that it's not working right?
The repellent we made was supposed to drive Phyraxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is
Well, that's
exactly
a
what we
brutal way
need
to
in this
die.
situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the KotOR.
We know exactly what it'll do.
well,
It'll kill the
so
shark.
that-
That's what we designed it to do.
How would I forget about poisoning this shark then? I doubt I could just feed it my arm.
You can take this
with the
canister
thing
of
in it.
toxin. We were working on it just before the giant shark drove all the Selkath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main KotOR harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. You don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Phyraxan shark.
Yeah, that sounds risky. And what other choices do I have
Well, the
then?
monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift.
And how would I do that then?
You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel, so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium
just
gas
smash
we
it
use is a
harder?
gas at 1 to 3 million Sangin, a liquid at about 4 million Sangin, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water.
I also think this station's kind of already falling apart. I mean, look how much water is dripping all over the place. Well, Ria Maven is an independent spirit. She'll do what you want. And she
What?
killed both of them
No!
as well.
Run, Kono! She's one of them!
It is tragic, but Ria Maven's dark side kind of overcame her, I imagine. Now we have options. I think. I hope they dropped that chemical thing. And if not, well, machines to destroy them. And Ria Maven has left no witnesses once again. So, I think next time we will be, yes, deciding the fate of the Harakert Rift Ration station, yes. Record with patient, record with patient. Phenomenon. Phenomenon. Adventure phenomenon.